a dog always know when it's time. They know when you making them something to eat. So when you making them something to eat, yeah. They know, yeah, they know the movement. I was just talking about that on here yesterday. They know when it's feeding time. They know when it's time. They know when they master finna feed them. Yeah, like you said, they know all your moves.
Yeah, they know your movements, man. They pay attention to you when you don't think they are.
And they be right on point. Like, okay, it's time to eat. Here we go. They be right there waiting. Like, shit, we waiting.
Yeah.
We waiting patiently.
They start barking at you.
Hey, we got our first viewer. What's up, man? What's your name? Where you from? The garage we open today. We gonna talk about some more training. And then I know yesterday I let everybody know about the different ways to keep your dog healthy and keep them good and keep them well. So I told y'all about the ivermectin, which is the horse worm. You can keep your you can use that to prevent your dog from getting heartworm. Okay, now. All right, y'all. Right here. He growling and he growling. But you know, he just started. Little boy Blue just started doing that stuff. He wasn't no big growler at first. He just started. That's new. But so now, this is what your ivermectin look like. If you ever go to the store and you want to find it, this is what it's gonna look like. And now this is horse worming. You don't use a lot of it because it can kill your dog if you don't know how to use it. And so always let people know basically the average size dog, you really just want to give them enough that'll fill up your pinky fingernail. That's how much the average size dog can get. Now, if you got a larger breed, like I was saying, if you got a larger size or a larger breed of dog and you're using a horse warmer, you actually probably want to give them about, you want to give them like two fingernails. But now you got, this is it, Zimarectin, okay, and this ivermectin. But both of them have the ivermectin paste in it. If you see this right here, y'all can see this word. That's what gets rid of heartworm. I mean, that's what prevents heartworms, okay? As you can see this box, this is Zimarectin, but you can see where it tells you that it got ivermectin in it. Where is it at? Right here. That's where the ivermectin is, right up under the name. Anytime you see that, that's what prevents heartworms. Make sure you understand what I'm saying. It prevents heartworms. Now, if your dog actually got heartworms, you can't give that to him because it'll kill him. You can't never give it to them to cure it, but you give it to them to prevent it. And it also prevent any other type of worms. You know, it kill every single one to worm. If you use this on your dog, you ain't got to worry about your dog having no worms. You ain't got to worry if it works or none of that, cause it's that good. But this the best part about it. It only costs $12.95. And this right here, dude, I got 11 dogs on site. 6, 7. I got 11 dogs on site. And this will do every one of them dogs probably 3 times before it's gone. Because you use a very, very small amount. Now, a horse, this whole thing goes into a horse. And the easier way for me to say it to you is, this will do 1,200 pounds of body weight. That's how I could do it. I'll break it to you like that. This whole tube is enough to do a 1,200 pound horse. So this is enough to do 1,200 pounds worth of dogs. So and it's only $13. So that's a good thing. So I told y'all about that. I also tell people about using this urine off to clean up your floor, your concrete, if your dog done pissed on the floor or something. And now this is a fish biotic. That's what this called. But if you look at the label, it's 500 milligrams of penicillin pills. They're used to put in the bottom of fish tanks, but you can give these to your dogs to clear them of any type of infections they may have in their body, or if you like to prevent them from having any, you can give them this. It's for fish, but you can give it to dogs. Regular average size dogs like what I have in here, I just give them 1. That's 500 milligrams. But now a bigger dog like Diego, my Barbel, I give him 1,000 milligrams. That's good to have too. And everything I showed y'all, all these dogs done used it. And you see they all still here and they all alive. So it don't kill them unless you misuse it. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to take it and go crazy with it. You don't want to, if you ain't experienced with doing things to dogs like that, then I would tell you to find somebody that is. And the best way to really use it is just like as far as the paste for the worm. Just put a little bit on your fingernail and just put your fingernail in your dog's mouth. It's that simple. Put some on your fingernail, just wipe it in his gums. And they can't spit it out. It's like eating peanut butter. It's like when they eat peanut butter. They can't say, I don't want it, and spit it out. So that's the good thing. Oh, yeah. What's over there? Your lung? I think that's because the heart is on the left. Go on outside. What's up? Go with it. Go on outside. Come on, man. Go on outside. Hey, little girl. Hi, little girl. Hi, little girl. Hi, little girl. Come here, little girl. Nah, come here. Come here. Wild is all outdoors. Take her and do curls with her. That's how you do shoulder exercise. Come on, girl. Come on, boy. Come on. Go. Go on outside. Come on, y'all. Hey. Come on, little girl. Come here. Let's go. Get outside. Come on. Hey. This way. You want me to get my stick? Get your foot outside. Go. Get on now. Hurry up and go. Get outside. Go.
love my ass.
What you playing? What you playing? Pool?
Yeah, you know, I show my skill.
Man's over there playing pool on his phone. He said he taking on all challenges. Y'all want to get on there and do some cash out bets? Meet him at the pool table. See if you can beat him. But so yeah, so now I showed y'all a few of my little tricks. I got a few more up my sleeve that I use to do a lot of curing and using, you know, because when you get to talking that vet talk, it get expensive, y'all. It get expensive. Dogs get expensive.
You ain't never lying.
And I spoke yesterday. I showed a few people the reasoning of why. I let people know why the dogs are in kennels, because I specialize more than anything in kennel training. Every time somebody see my dogs in the kennel that come through, that's come to look at a dog, and I let them out and they see how playful they are, they see how much they, you know, how confident they are, just how they just, you know, you can't say nothing bad about them when you see them and you with them in person, you know. So, first thing a lot of people tell me is, how do you get your dog to stay in that kennel? They don't give you no problems. They don't bark or cry, cause I can't get my dog. I wish I could get my dog to do that. And so I have to just tell them, you know, what it is to do it. And all you doing is, you just running them in and out. Dogs are on systems, they systematic. I say this every day. But as long as you consistent with what you're doing and you making them understand what you want, they gonna do it. Cause dogs are really made to follow the orders of their master, or they like to impress their masters and make them happy. Now, if you got a dog that don't go into the kennel without giving you problems, and you still stick them in there, then you actually, then you will be abusing that dog, because you didn't teach the dog to accept the kennel. So yeah, at that time it'll be abuse, and the reason I say that is because a dog, if he barks too much, too long, and it's not, you know, the right barking, and it's more of a I'm hurt bark, or it's more of like a cry, yeah, like a cry bark, because you know the difference. Everybody know the difference. You know when it's an attack bark, and you know when it's more of a please come and get me bark. You know, my dogs don't do that. The only time they make noise is when it's feeding time, like now. But as far as, like, if I'm not here or I ain't in the house, the only time they gonna bark is if they hear somebody coming their driveway, or if they hear somebody in the backyard. Then they gonna start making their noise. And it's normally gonna be a guard bark over. It ain't gonna be no crying bark. It's gonna be a intruder bark. They not gonna cry for the intruder to come and free them and get them out. They ain't gonna do that. They gonna be barking to tell that intruder you need to get away from her. So if you don't have your dog doing that when you put them in the kennel, then you can cause them some mental trauma. I will say that causes mental trauma. And really, I would never keep a dog in the kennel if it was just one dog, because that's where the trauma, that's what really caused the problem. But when you got more than one dog and they in kennels and they around each other, that it's gonna be more acceptable to them. It's gonna be more understanding of why we in here, because they gonna look at it like, okay, this cool, we all like this. But if they by themselves, they not gonna look at that. When they can't see nobody else or it's dark and they just locked in the kennel, they gonna go off. You shouldn't do that to a dog, I agree. But since I got so many, you know, they know how to look at each other. They know how to keep each other mentally occupied while they in here waiting on me or whoever else that's gonna come out to let them outside and go run and go get their exercise and water and all that stuff. Cause see, they know now. I will say this. If I do not make it in a proper amount of time, then they will go off. They gonna bark then. But if I come and I get it done like I'm supposed to, and I don't have them out there, you know, for 2 days and all that, a day and a half and all that, they not gonna bark. They ain't gonna make no noise. They gonna chill. They gonna be chilling. And if you get your dog like that, then you good to go. But you ain't gonna never get that out a dog by itself. I never had one dog. I've never had just one dog alone by itself and made them stay in a cage. Now that I haven't done. Because they don't have nobody around them or with them. So I know their reaction is not going to be right. It ain't going to be comfortable for them, and it ain't going to be comfortable for me, because I'm going to be the one that's sitting around hearing them, and it's going to be my dog that I know is making all the noise because they ain't been out and they want to be out. So I'm not gonna, I wouldn't do no one dog like that, period. If I had one dog, that one dog would just constantly be free and running around. But my situation is different. And then I believe in big kennels like that people put in the backyards and stuff. I do and will use those because I got one. But I'm against the cold. I don't think about, I don't like to keep too many of them in the cold, because I had 2 that's outside dogs. And that's what they just are. They outside dogs. So then they been out there. So the winter time ain't new to them. But these dogs ain't been out in the winter and stayed outside ever. So me just to throw them outside in the cold, that has messed them up, because that ain't what they used to. Their body ain't built for it, because when you train a dog to certain environments, certain things with dogs differ. Like if a dog that stay outside, when it get hot, he gonna shed more. When it get cold, he gonna grow more. His coat gonna grow thicker. He gonna have more hair on him than an inside dog would, because his body is putting a protective covering on it because of the difference in the weather.
That's weird.
So I can't, see it's warm in here. I can take all this shit off right now and still do my work because it's not cold in here. But once they get outside, they've been outside. Pass me one of them boxes. Once they get outside, they've been out there and they've been just stuck in that cold, they gonna be like, hey, we ready to come in. I need one more. I need one like that, yeah. And now I need one now. Then the next one up is cool. That'll work. That one I use. Oh shit, I didn't know that. No, that ain't it either. I thought that was it. Just look, one like this, man. One of them little thin ones, like that one right there. What's that on the top? Another one that all go up under it. The next one up under it. Work. Yeah, that's it. You just had one. That is it. Let me see it. Yeah, that's what I want. I just didn't want that one with all the flaps and stuff on it. Yeah, this is it. So, you know, so that's why, and then another thing, what a lot of people don't know, what a lot of people don't know is, just because you see a video and you see some big old pretty kennels, and you know, and the dogs in the kennels, that don't mean the dogs is getting out. Because people that put their dogs in them little kennels, like put them in them kennels, sometimes they feel like that's enough space for the dog to use the bathroom. They throw their water in there, throw their food in there, and that's enough room for them to they ain't got to come out and run around and do none of that. They can walk from the kennel. That's what happens when you go get them big kennels. They make you lazy. They don't make you like when I got to come in here all the time and make sure they cool. You ain't gonna do that with no kennels. You gonna know they cool. You gonna be like, I'll clean it tomorrow. You know, and then a lot of times, them dogs don't even get out and get to see nothing but what's around them. My dogs get out and go out every single day. Because I don't get no days off. I ain't got no off days or no holidays. I gotta work every single day. And I'm okay with it, because this is what I like to do. This my job. And let alone with it being my job, it's my hobby. It's my job and it's my hobby. It's what I like to do. Even when I gotta come out sometimes, and I know I gotta do more work than normal, and I might huff and puff and be like, man, I don't feel like doing it. I can get like that, but I still come and I still do it. And how you know when you love something, because once I get started, shit, me and the dogs talk. I say a little different shit to the dogs, then I know I'm in mode, because I start saying shit. I get to saying things, and get to messing with them and calling them little names and picking them up like I did, that's when it's time. That's when I got my fire. That's once I got my fire in me, that's what I do. I get going. It's almost like somebody that exercises. You know, a person that work out. That's cool. Let me see. Is that all up? That's all. I'll take this. Yeah, it's cool right there where you at. Right where you at, because I gotta get it anyway. So, you know, it's like a person that go to the gym and exercise and work out all the time. You know they gotta go to the gym. They know they going to work out. But they still be like, man, I ain't even feeling this shit today. You know, they get like that. But then, even after they get like that, once they get done doing all that, they still walk in that gym and get it started. They get to throwing the weights around, and the next thing they know, shit, they've been working out for 2 hours. And they like, all right, shit, I'm gonna go, it's over. And then they feel good because they got in there and they got it done. Even though they didn't want to, they still did. So that's how it go with me. You think I be wanting to jump up and come and clean up after all my dogs? I gotta clean up after every dog in his own personal way. They all personal clean, because that's just what I do. I make sure that they go to sleep at nighttime and clean bed. You know, that's one of my big things. I like them to get their rest and get some good rest. So I send them outside first, let them play, let them exercise with each other. So that way they exercise. And then once they get done exercising, it's time to come in. And when they come in, now all they gotta do is eat and put that protein behind the running and playing they just did out there. And now they growing some muscles. So, you know, it's a method. It's a method to the madness. All the time. And you gotta be a person that understands and be able to see and know what the system is, because everybody don't know about the system. Everybody ain't systematic people. Some people just feel like, okay, I got it. They don't have no schedules. They just do shit however they do it. However it get done, that's how it get done. With dogs, you can't be like that. You gotta put them on schedule, because if you don't meet your schedule time, then they gonna do.
They going under there. Going under there.
It's finna be one going under there, but that right there ain't going under there. I'll put this one under there. So if you miss your dog time, then if he decides to shit or piss, you can't get mad at him because you didn't stick to your system code. You didn't stick to your time. like you put the dog on. So when he don't see you after a certain amount of time, he like, shit, he must ain't coming. I'm gonna take my clothes back off. You know how gals do when the niggas stand them up. They go put all their makeup on and go get all cute, put their tight pants on. And then dude called and say, hey man, I had an emergency. I gotta go pick up my people, man. And she mad, but she get her dressed and take all the makeup and shit off. So yeah, pick it up. Well, that's how this shit backed up. Okay. So we got one of my older guys right here with me, one of the OGs of the game, and he got dogs too, so he got experience on some of the things that I'm talking about. He understands it because he got his own dogs, and he ain't got one dog. And he got the same breed as these dogs. And they come out of platinum paws too. He got platinum paws too. Yeah, they hit the door. You hear them jumping, you don't hear them hitting the door? Yeah, that's why they barking because I'm in this food bag. Anytime I go in this bag, they bark. Yeah, they start barking. That's just their mind state. They just do that. And I know they ready to eat. All of them ready to eat. But they know they gonna eat. Every day they eat, every day. You know the Bible say, do the birds wonder or worry about what they gonna eat the next day? No, they don't. Another thing I touch up on, because I know a lot of people with the world being like it is today, it's dangerous. And so I know a lot of people, they would like to have a mean dog, but then they be scared to have a mean dog because they may have kids in the house or whatever the reason may be, that they don't want to make their dog, they don't want to have no over vicious dog. And that's understood. But you can know one thing about dogs, and this goes for just about every breed of dog. I don't care what kind it is, a little bitty dog. All of them have instincts of protection. All of them have the natural instinct of protection. Now, a dog that has natural instincts to protect is gonna be, it's gonna be it's gonna be like the common protection. It's gonna be like, the common dog. A dog that you see that don't want no problems, but ain't gonna take none, and also is gonna let somebody know if you have a threat around or anything of that nature. They instinct does that right there on its own. But now, even though your dog may have a natural instinct, you can also take your dog over the top with his protection or with his guard training. You know, natural is cool, but when you put some training to it, you know, you make them, they become even more stronger guard dogs because you added that master touch to it. You let him know that. You let him or her know that I love this. I love what you're doing. I love that you trying to turn that dude ass up for me because he trying to come up and harm you, you know. Or a female, you know, they boyfriend try to come in their house and fight on them. And they got a dog that's done been taught to protect her. He can't come in and be beating up on her because the dog gonna turn his ass up. So it's cool to have a natural protector, but it's even cooler to have that natural protection added on to for even more, to make the dog even more dangerous. Now, but the tricky thing about this is that's for, you know, dogs that ain't really that big or that heavy or in the I'm gonna say this, that's for the dogs that ain't in the XL class. Now, when you got these dogs that's in the XL class, then they natural instincts is good enough. You do not have to add anything to their natural instincts. Like, for instance, the bauble, the cane corso, the alibi, the Tosa Inu, the Caucasian Shepherd, the Tibetan Mastiff, the Argentino Dogo, the Prussian Canary, all of them dogs in the XL class. Now, their natural instincts for guarding is way more than enough. You would wish that you could take some of their guarding down a notch. But you can't because they already 100%, they already, instincts is 100% protection. And with the weight they carry behind them, it makes them extremely dangerous. So you don't want to take that dog and make that dog, you don't want to add to his guarding. Unless you got a specific job for them, then yeah, you can. But just to have them and just to have a guard dog around your house, around your family, and around your kids and stuff of that nature, you don't have to make them, you don't have to add nothing to their garden. You don't have to bother them because it's just natural. And they become so dangerous. For instance, my boy Diego, he weighed a lot. And Diego is the dog y'all see me on the videos with. That dog is extremely dangerous. Regardless of who I bring him around, or how many people I let come around, he's not gonna bother nobody. But if that person is sitting there and got ill intent, then his instincts is gonna let him know that this guy got ill intent. And he gonna let you know. And so if you would have done added anything to his garden skills, and he see that, before that person even get a chance to make a move, they not gonna do no warnings, because you done overtaught them. You done overtaught them to be way more meaner than their instincts would ever be. You know, so when you do that, they not gonna growl at the person or bark at them to check them. They just gonna go. And when they do that, the problem is you can't stop them. You can't stop a 200-pound dog that's with it and that's trying to get it. You can barely stop a pit bull. So when you start talking these XL dogs and you done made them over vicious, you gonna be dealing with something dangerous. And I'm gonna keep it honest and real. You'll be really putting your own life in danger. Because once you make a dog so mean, them type of dogs, XL dogs, they start feeling like they can take you, their own master. So when you tell them no about something, or you try to give them a command, or stop from doing something that they're doing, then he might look at you and say, what the fuck you gonna do about it? And keep on doing whatever he was doing. And then you gonna have to walk up to him and say, hey, didn't I tell you to stop? And this and that. And then he gonna look at you and he gonna growl and say, didn't I say fuck you? And so now you got a problem. And that problem could have been prevented because you wanted to say, oh, I got this mug here, I'm gonna make this mug kill him. No, you ain't. Because even though he only 6 weeks when you get him, 7 weeks when you get him, and you sitting there holding him, talking about I'm gonna make him a killer, little do you know he already a killer. You just don't know it yet. But he gonna show you when your mailman bring the mail. You know, it's always that first time when you ain't never seen your dog try to hurt nothing, and you be sitting there wondering, like, I wonder what he would do if an intruder came in. You know, if you a person that always wondered that about your dog because he ain't never been in a situation to have to show you what he'll do. A lot of people, sometimes they dog be so socialized that they have doubt in their dog, thinking that their dog just might let somebody come in and walk off with the TV. So when they see it for the first time and they see that dog release the beast, that first time always get you and be like, this motherfucker crazy. So yeah, so one thing you don't want though is you don't want to have a dog that you cannot stop. You don't want a dog that do something and then it ain't nothing you can do about it to stop them. Because, like I said, my barber that I got in the house, if he decide that he want to get to something, it's nothing I could do about it. I mean, if I'm walking them on a chain, outside, or anything, they so strong to where if they give they full force, you gonna have to let the chain go. He gonna make you let it go probably because they get so crazy. And if you ain't got something on you, a shock collar on the dog or anything or something, when he get ready to go how he want to go, and you keeping him from going, he's gonna do what the hell he gotta do to make you let him go. He gonna make you drop that chain, and that's when your dogs go west on you, go north on you, whichever direction you want to use. But and once they do that, and you allow it, and you don't stop it, at that time you just built your dog courage to feel like he can overtake you. And a lot of people don't look at that and think that's important until the shit happens.
Stop it.
When they got company and they dog decide to. I done seen people have company and the dog be nice for a few seconds. And then just like on the TV show Wild Attacks, the damn dog just go fucking loco. And they can't do shit with the dog. They can't stop the shit. They can't do nothing but yell and hit the dog, and the dog steady turn up, whatever it got to. And if it's your friend, you really go, or your girlfriend, you gonna be feeling fucked up, or your kid, whatever it is, it get to it and you can't stop it. Hey, you gonna be feeling fucked up. I know somebody had Pressel Canary, and the Pressel Canary was mean. And I don't even think the guy did any type of protection work with these Pressel Canaries. They just was Pressel Canaries. And it was kids next door playing basketball in the yard, or no, 2 houses down. They was playing basketball in the backyard, and the dog always bark at them and run up and down the gate. But now he had about a 6-foot fence, a black steel fence too. And so the dogs have never jumped over that gate before. So this particular day, the kids out there and they playing basketball. And this particular day, the dog decided, or finally, got over the gate. And when he jumped over the gate, he ran into that yard. He jumped that other gate, ran into the yard, and grabbed that little kid by the head. He grabbed that kid by the head and bit through that kid's skull. And that kid had to get reconstructive surgery on his skull because the dog grabbed him by his head. See, and people can't stop. The only way you can stop them situations when they happen, you gotta have a gun or something. Cause they don't stop, and they not gonna stop for no stranger, especially if you run out there and it's your kid or your friend, somebody trying to get this dog off of them, and you don't know the dog, that dog don't know you. You don't got a chance at stopping no dog like that. Unless you got one of these. Or a knife, and you just happen to cut them and hit them in the right places. Because even with a knife, you hit them, that motherfucker's so powerful, it might turn around and boom, and grab you. Because another story I could tell you about was with a barbel. And the barbel was my barbel's brother. Came from the same litter with Diego. And his master had him outside, and the dog seen whatever it seen. I never knew what it had seen, but whatever got his attention had got his attention, and he wanted it. And so as he started trying to get to what he wanted, and he got to what he wanted, the master, the owner of the dog, was trying to get him off of whatever he was attacking, and he couldn't make the dog stop. And so in the midst of trying to make him stop, the dog turned around and grabbed him. And the dog grabbed his arm. And he could not get his own dog off of him. So he told his partner, he said, man, shoot this motherfucker. And his partner had to kill the dog. And that's how he got him off of him. But the dude had to go get like 29 stitches in his arm or something like that, because the dog grabbed him. So yeah, so I always tell people to, you know, you gotta think about the danger. You gotta think about everything before you purchasing these XL dogs. Just like that, I think it was Brother Jihad that comes on here. I believe he the one that told me about the 3 bullies in California that killed their owner recently. That's the second incident in California where a man got killed by that breed of dog. And it's crazy that they both was in California. But, and he ain't had nothing but some bullies. And they was in the park. When I looked it up and read about it, they was in a community park. I guess maybe in his neighborhood or somewhere. And the dogs just started attacking them. I ain't understand that part, but whatever the reason was, they did it. And that's the only part that matters. They attacked them, and they didn't just attack them, they killed them. They didn't just attack them, they actually killed them. So, you know, you really gotta be on top of your game when you got these dogs. You gotta know, you gotta almost be like a psychiatrist. You gotta know how to manipulate these dogs and how to deal with them to keep them in line and keep them from doing stuff to people that they shouldn't be doing. Come on here. You up here. Come on. Come on, boy. Come here. Hey, in here. Come on. Come here. Come on. You ready? Let's go. Up. Up. Get on up there. Come on. Nope. Come on. Up. Get on up there. That's another one. He a little heavier than, huh? Dang. Yeah, he getting heavy. He used to be the lightest one. Shit, now he heavier than her. Damn. That's new. You say she got some muscles on her. Yeah, the way, yeah, she's strong. She's strong too. She's strong, mama strong. So, you know, that dude up there in California, rest in peace to that brother. I want to take a moment of silence to both of them brothers who lost their lives to their dogs, man. Let's give them a moment of silence. There you go. Hey, I was talking to the humans, not the dogs. I guess they defended what happened. And if y'all ever try to call me and kill me, I'ma kill y'all ass. I can't see none of my dogs being able to kill me. I don't know why. I just can't see that. Like, I can't see that. I can see my barbers, if they completely turned on me, I could see them trying to. But you know what? I take that back, because them dudes had XLs. So, these ain't no XLs. So I can understand what happened. Because he got attacked by, his dogs was XL bullies. So These right here ain't nothing but standards, and some of them pop. Well, no, I take that back. I take that back. Colors can probably, he probably gonna fall. Colors probably gonna fall in the XL category once he start getting older. His daddy fall in the XL category now. So I guess, but I can't see colors. Colors. I can't see them. I can't see letting colors. I can't see letting none of these dogs kill me. I don't know. And I don't want to touch up on that too hard because I don't want the people, I don't want whoever, the guy that died, I don't want his people thinking they can stop. Get your little ass off. I don't want his people, I don't want it. Man, would you go, man? I don't want his people thinking that, go outside. Go, come on, go. I don't wanna accidentally rub nobody the wrong way and say the wrong thing.
Hey, you done been out.
Who? No, you talking about little boy Blue?
No, the black one.
Yeah, she been out. That's a girl though. I said since it's 2 girls and 4 boys, see she gonna go out with colors. She gonna go out again too. They always go out twice. They go out with each boy. Each one of them that's how I get them to get that 15 to 20 minutes of exercise. You know what I'm saying? They go out there and run each other down. And that's why they be cool when they come in. Because they out there now running down all their energy. Because they gonna chase each other all the way till I get done, you know? You see the energy they got. You see how he just ran back and forth 3 times, 4 times just then. So you know what they outside doing. But I don't want to say the wrong thing, because y'all never know who listening. And then we really don't even know the whole exact story. Because most of the times, if your dogs attack you all the way to the point of killing you, they probably was some inbreds or they was being abused. You know, they was being abused or they was inbreds. I don't know. I don't know what could tip your dog off to where it straight up try to kill you. I can understand if the dog get mad sometimes and fuck up and growl at you or, something like that. But just to go into straight just, I'ma kill you mode, because that's a certain mode that any type of being gotta be in to do. If a human going to kill something, he gotta get in kill mode. He ain't gonna go kill somebody, and act like he's taking your order at McDonald's. He ain't gonna say, hey, what you want on your murder? And then kill you. Nah, he gonna sit back, probably go listen to him a couple of murder music songs, or smoke, or snort, or shoot, or whatever they do before they put their work in. That's what he probably gonna do. So, and a dog is the same way. Before a dog just go into killing mode, now you got some more on. Before a dog go into killing mode, oh, just said it right there. I'm finna get it. If before a dog go into killing mode, he gotta go into killing mode. He gotta snap and say, I'm finna bite the shit out of him right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him right now.
Yeah, I'm finna kill him. Cause a dog, cause you can always see how aggressive your dog could get. If you ever want to see how aggressive your dog could get, put him in the dog fight. And when he fight that dog and show his canine, and he gets to going and he gets to and just going crazy, take the dog away and put yourself in that other dog's shoes that was fighting the dog. That was fighting against those dogs. And then you can have an idea of what the attack gonna be like. Cause it's the same way. When a dog attack a human, it's the same way when he attack a dog. But it's worse when he attacking a human because we ain't gonna take our mouth and bite back. We're gonna try to hit him and all that, but to me, what I be learning about these breed of dogs is a baseball bat, a stick like this, it don't hurt more than your teeth. So if you ain't gonna get down and bite that dog back, it ain't gonna hurt. This shit right here ain't gonna hurt more than that dog teeth. The more than your teeth will hurt that dog. The other dogs that he fighting against doing what? Biting. If they lose to another dog, they ain't gonna lose to that dog because that dog sat on them and just held them down, or put them in a headlock, or put them in a choke lock and just hold them. A dog can't do that. A dog bite. So it's letting you know that he gonna lose from getting bit. So that's like, and that's a real way to make a dog understand you. Cause you got some people that's done really bit a dog back. It sounds like a joke and it's funny, but you may heard somebody say, you bite me, I'm gonna bite your ass back. If they would really do that and be serious, then you will see how effective a bite is. A bite is way more effective than a stick when it comes to animals. Yeah, when it comes to anybody, because you bite. I done got bit. I had a dude, I was beating somebody up one time, and they bit me. They grabbed me and bit me on my chest because I was on top of them, pounding them. And I probably still got the teeth marks because he bit me so hard, I stopped hitting him. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm talking about he locked in. He ain't care about the blows. He like, I'm going to take these blows as long as I can bite down on him for 2 seconds. And he was right. But that shit hurt. Anybody you done seen, ask anybody you know that's done got bit. And you ask them, how much did that bite hurt? And watch what they tell you.
You see what Mike Tyson did? He bit
Oh
that
yeah,
boy
Mike
ear off.
Tyson bit Holyfield ear off. That's a good example.
He bit that man's ear off.
He bit a piece of it off for real.
That's how you rub your teeth for.
Yeah. Tyson actually did bite a piece of Holyfield ear all the way off. So that right there will give you an idea of how much a dog bite can hurt.
I wonder did they sue him for that?
He probably that disqualified him. He lost the fight, so he ain't winning the championship.
Right,
and he probably forfeited some stuff from doing that bite too. Yeah, cause that's I'm pretty.
Nastiest thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you said that's like from the germ point of view. yeah, that is. Yeah.
I'm telling you what all the hell.
Yeah.
He bit that man ear off right there.
Yeah, he bit his ear off. He bit that man ear. That shit, but you know why he bit his ear though now? Cause I ain't gonna just dog Mike Tyson out. Holyfield was being slick too. Holyfield kept headbutting.
Headbutting.
Yeah. And he tried to tell him, like, man, come on, he keep headbutting. Cause them headbutts hurt too.
Yeah.
And so, and you know, Tyson was the type of person that couldn't think under pressure. He couldn't think, I ain't gonna say under pressure. He couldn't think when he was angry.
Yeah.
When he get fed up,
He lost.
yeah, thinking go out the window. He don't know how to do nothing but violence after that. He returns with violence, yeah. So that's what he did to Holyfield. Because Holyfield was headbutting him. I seen that. And he tried to tell Holyfield. He tried because Buster Douglas wasn't supposed to beat Mike Tyson. When Tyson put Buster Douglas down on that floor,
I ain't never seen Tyson get beat. I didn't see none of the fights where he got beat.
yeah, he got beat by Buster Douglas, and the reason why.
I didn't see him get beat by nobody.
Right, yeah.
He was,
You'll have to go back and watch.
everybody out.
You'll have to go back and watch that fight then, cause
I mean, after him knocking people out the way he was, I stopped looking at the fight.
oh, you stopped watching it because you knew it was gonna be over
Over
fast.
with so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas was taking money out of my pocket doing this.
But when he beat Buster Douglas, I mean when that happened with him and Buster Douglas, I don't know how many people in America agree with it. How many people gonna side with Buster Douglas, but I ain't gonna side with him. He lost to Tyson. Tyson knocked him down. That was about a 12 to 13 second count. And they cheated Tyson. And for whatever reason they cheated him, the gangsters that be running everything probably said, just let the fight go on for a certain amount of time and Tyson gonna fold. That might have been a bet that they had. You know, because the mafia used to set them fights. They still set the fight. The mafia motherfuckers was the gangsters. And they knew who was gonna win and who was gonna lose. They had that type of power to make that happen, basically. So I think they said, don't stop it. Don't stop it. Let it keep going.
Yeah, look at what's his name?
And that's what they did.
That's when they started. That's when fighting started going down, though. That's what we were saying.
What fights start going down when they start setting the fight?
That's up, yeah.
Yeah, because they
That
start.
Ali stuff, the rope and dope, that 3-man fight jump. You know what I mean? He win one, you win one, and then it's a draw in the middle. That was all about money.
That was all about money.
You know?
So that's what they was doing back then.
Yeah.
You said a 3-man fight.
Ali did it all the time. Yeah, think about it. It was 3 rounds. They'll do a 2. They fought each other once apiece, and then they'll lose. He'll win. Then the third fight is the telling fight. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Break
You saying, okay. I'm with you. You saying that. You saying that they was fighting the same person though.
Right.
They had 3 different fights.
3 different fights.
And one to win, each one of them will win one. And then another one to be a draw.
Yeah, it'll be whoever win that fight, he the one beat up. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So you said they'll have 2 set fights.
2 set fights, and
then the last one gonna be the real
fight. Yeah.
Okay, and then whoever win. Now that's for the money, like you said.
That's all about the money.
That's all about the money.
If you put there and bet the first fight, they got money on that. And they got the money on the second one. But that third one, that's what's gonna tell the story.
Right.
And they kept doing it.
And they was doing it, and they was doing it.
They kept doing that shit.
Wow.
So people think that's a scam.
Yeah, it was all they had them gangsters involved. Motherfuckers don't die. If that
Then
motherfucker.
they started that might bite somebody's head, but then you had what was that? That Spinks boy. When he fought his last fight.
What happened?
He had hit and fell down. He jumped down and took his money.
Okay, who did he fight?
I don't even know, man. But
I thought that was Tyson.
They hit him and he ran. I mean, he went down and
that was Tyson.
I told you, I ain't know.
I think that was Tyson because he went in on him and swung, and he ain't even really hit him, like an elbow brace. And he fell right down. And let them count. Like, that nigga ain't hitting me no more.
Right.
I remember
that. He said it too. Had his head up like, man, go ahead and count.
Yeah, like I ain't.
I'm gonna get this million, I'm done.
Yeah. I remember that too. I swear I do. I remember now. I ain't gonna say I remember it being Tyson that he fought, but I remember that but no, I remember it was Tyson because motherfucker swung at him so hard and didn't even really hit him, and he went down. And they was like he really didn't want to get hit, cause you know they would tell people if Tyson hit you, he might break something on you, cause he hit that hard. You know what I'm saying?
All I know is this shit went loco, man.
Yeah, he hit that hard.
Ali at the Speaks fight, come on, man. Ali let Speaks beat him, and then he came back and whooped Speaks, and then there was a third fight. All of it was all set up.
Which one of them boys was from St. Louis?
The Speaks boys.
The Speaks boys?
Yeah.
He beat Muhammad Ali?
Yeah. Leon Speaks beat him the first time.
Okay, Leon Speaks.
Leon beat him.
So Mike Speaks and Leon Speaks was brothers? They was brothers?
Yeah.
Cause one of them was smoking or some shit.
Man, them niggas came by and they went to the Olympics and busted it up.
You said they went to the Olympics and what happened?
They was winning something. They won the gold in the Olympics.
Yeah, he won the gold.
Your man is brother.
Oh.
They did that, man came back and did Ali became a champion fight. And then he came to St. Louis after he won. Talking about getting his brother out of jail or whatever. And St. Louis locked him up because he didn't have a driver's license. I said, instead of them giving a man the key to St. Louis, he put us on the map. He won the championship. Came here. And then y'all lock him up.
And sent him to jail. Ain't that some bullshit?
Hey, man, yeah, me, boy, that shows you how cold this shit in this world is.
Yeah, that wasn't cool, man.
That wasn't at all, man. At all.
So, y'all know. So, now y'all see these dogs. They coming in now. Come on, girl. Get on back in there. They just came in. Yeah, he.
Yeah, I know. That's what she was coming out for. Hold up, nigga. You got no food in her.
Yeah, she knows she ate already.
Ready, yeah. Trying to get her another bone. Now you gonna get her get over it. Yeah, man. They dog mic'd out. He came to her.
Yeah, you know, it be a lot of times you see a lot of stuff. You see a lot of things that's a lot of people that got beat out of in America. Before I get off the subject of the dogs, I'll touch on one more thing that's on another subject as far as America and the times people been cheated out of stuff. Dominique Wilkins, he got cheated out of the slam dunk contest. I can't remember what year it was, but they gave it to Michael Jordan. And you can look that dunk up. Michael Jordan didn't win that dunking contest. That dunk that Dominique Wilkins done, he done way hands down dunk. You can look at it and tell they had a tie score. And then on their last dunk, the dunk Dominique Wilkins did, you can look at it and tell clear as day that he had beat Michael Jordan.
Yeah, everybody do it.
And that shit, and they let it ride, and they knew, you could see this. Everybody knew when they seen them last two dunks, they was like, Jordan finna lose now. He done met his match. And those people called Jordan names. Everybody, the world knew Jordan had lost it. And when I seen that, I said, that's what America do, shit. They do what they want to. And they'll do it right in your face. And they don't care about you seeing it and knowing it. They don't care. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on, Chloe. Come here. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come here. Come on, man. Don't worry about it. Come on. Shut up. Don't get your water. Yeah, he definitely, they definitely cheated Dominique Wilkins out of that one, but. And then I came up on some more proof last night about everything I be talking about, and I ain't trying to put the racism out there, but I gotta say this, and I'm gonna let anybody that want to check it out, go check it out, and they gonna see it. Cause what I'm finna say, I guarantee you, 99% of the people that's finna hear what I'm finna say didn't know this. And we got a few people out here listening. So I'm gonna say this right now. And if you didn't know this, you can send me a super thanks, and you can send me any amount of cash you want to send me. But I'm gonna give you this knowledge, and if you knew this, don't send me nothing. But if you didn't know this, send me something. I want you to go get a quarter. And matter of fact, before I put this out there, I got some more things I gotta go look at. But I'm still gonna put this out here about the quarter, the dime, and the nickel, and the penny. The change that you carry in your pocket every single day, okay? Take a quarter, set it down. Take a dime, set it down. Take a nickel, set it down. Take a penny and set it down. Set it down on heads. And when you set it down on heads, now the quarter, dime, nickel, and penny. Put it on heads. And look at each coin. Each silver piece of coin is looking ahead. The penny is looking backwards. And the penny is brown. It's bronze. And it's only worth 1 cent. And the nickel is worth 4 times more than the penny. And the dime 9 times more than the penny. And the quarter 24 times more than the penny. The penny the only one that's not worth too much or nothing. And the only way for it to be worth something is you gotta go get so much of it. But look at each piece of that change, and you're gonna see that, and put it on heads. You're gonna see every silver piece is looking forward while the penny looking backwards. And that's what they was they created. They wanted to tell their stories in secrecy. Let me say that. You gotta figure certain things out to see their stories. for way back then to see the proof that they was not valuing the black lives. Because the penny looking backwards. Everything else looking forward. The only reason I really wanted to hold that right now was because I didn't go get a dollar piece and I didn't go look at a 50-cent piece. And I didn't look at the new dollar pieces either. And I would like to see those and see if they all looking forward as well. And is the penny the only the only piece of change that's looking backwards? So that's what I gotta do. So if anybody got a 50-cent piece or a silver dollar, look and see which way the man is looking on her. And drop it in the comments and let me know. Cause if they both looking forward too, it's really gonna prove what I'm saying. And I just figured this out myself, because that's how much I deal with money. That's how much I deal with money, to sit down and figure something out like that out. I had to really been looking at it. And what would I be looking for to see discrimination in coins? I wouldn't be looking for that, but I spotted it. And y'all go check it out. And watch what y'all see. Every piece of change like that for real. I just seen it last night. I put them all together. And every silver piece was looking forward except for the penny, dog. The penny looking backwards. And the penny is only worth 1 cent. It ain't got no super value to it. But if you get 10 million pennies, then you got something. And you know, a motherfucker look at you and tell you, well, go save 10 million pennies. And get at me once you got them saved. How the fuck is it I gotta save 10 million pennies or 100 million pennies in order to have some money in pennies? But yeah, you can look at it and you will see it. Yeah, I save pennies too. I save all kind of change. I save.
By themselves in the water jug.
Yeah, you keep them by themselves.
Yeah. In the water jug, you got enough.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I keep all my I keep my change in them things too, except for I keep silver change and pennies separated.
I keep just pennies. All you keep is silver no more, just pennies.
Yeah, I keep both of them. Why would you keep the pennies and not keep
just
silver?
Fill that jug up to see how many is really gonna hold.
I know, but shit, you just doing it to see how many it's gonna hold. So he's saving pennies just to see how many it's gonna hold. This nigga here crazy. Excuse me, that nigga, but this brother here, man, you supposed to be saving change, boy, to make it add up. But no, I understand. Yeah, it still add up. But no, I'm talking about because you said you don't save silver change. Because see, while you saving pennies, you gotta save 5 pennies and I can just find 1 nickel. So if I get 5 nickels.
You know, people throw pennies away now.
Yeah.
Pennies are everywhere.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's nothing to save pennies now.
No, it's so
I go into houses and they have milk jugs full of goddamn change and all that.
Yeah, when you do clean out.
Yeah, I just take the pennies and put them all inside this jug.
Yeah.
And
I save up silver. I put silver, anything in my pocket, I put it in my jug.
You automatically go spend it with some fucked up.
Oh, not necessarily.
I do.
It's going, yeah. See, now I can say, now if you that type of person, then you can say like you know you will.
Yeah,
So you can say you will, but like me, I can say I ain't, cause I got $1,000 worth of change right now, more than that. I ain't gonna say that loud
right
on that.
now, I think I'm at that point of view with them pennies.
You think you got 1,000 pennies or $1,000 worth of pennies?
$1,000 worth of pennies.
Bullshit.
Man, that motherfucker that have a bar.
Ain't no $1,000 worth of pennies sitting there, little pennies.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
How many you think it'll hold?
I don't know.
500? Gotta be able to
No,
hold.
it'll hold more than 500. We just said, well, we said $10,000
Oh,
worth of pennies.
No, I was saying 1,000. I meant 1,000.
I mean, no, that's what you said. I'm sorry, you said $1,000. You said 1,000. I don't know. 1,000 pennies won't even equal up to $1,000. 1,000 pennies is $10. Yeah, 1,000 pennies is $10. 100 pennies
It's $1.
is $1. Yeah, so 1,000 pennies is $10. So you saying that to have $1,000, if 1,000 pennies is $10, to have $1,000 in pennies, man, boy, you gotta have a whole bunch of pennies. Dang, I can't even sit here and do the damn number right now. I ain't gonna lie. I want to guess and say, because $10 is 1,000. Damn, so to get 1,000, man, first you gotta see how many is 100. How many pennies make $100? Somebody got a calculator on there. Somebody do the math for me and tell me how many pennies you gotta say to have $1,000 in pennies.
How would you do that?
100 pennies is $1. 1,000 times 100 pennies. 100 pennies is $1. So 1,000 times 100. That's 100,000. 100,000 pennies is $1,000. So if you took,
I don't even know how to do the math on it.
you will take 1,000 and divide it by 100.
There's 1,000 and divided by 100.
I mean, no, 150,000 is 1,000 pennies. You'll take 150,000 pennies and divide it by 100. My fault.
You take what now?
Take 150,000 and divide it by 100.
Okay, you said 150.
That's gonna be 1,000. No, that's all it's gonna be is 1,000. Yep, 150 divided by 1,000. That's gonna be 100.
1,500.
1,500. So 1,500 pennies.
I couldn't tell you. That's a lot. All I know is I'm gonna feel this.
I know how you do it. See, you gotta do 0.1
Yeah, and all that. I said that.
on the calculator. And, that's how you gonna get that number. You gonna say, okay, let me see if I can figure it out. take 150,000 and you go divide it by 1,000 pennies is $10. No, that's 150. Okay. I can't even, damn, boy, I gotta, hold on, I can't even figure this shit out right now. Give me a math genius. Somebody probably already done answered it, and I just ain't looked at it, man. You probably won't turn it. Oh, well, nah, you can't, you ain't bad. You ain't got no code, do you?
No.
I'm trying to sit here and figure this shit out. So we just said, okay, cause a penny is gonna be 0.001. 0.001 is what a cent should be. And then if you times that times 1,000, then you should get 10. If I'm thinking about it, if I'm correct, and that's what we finna. I'm finna tell you right now. If we get that, if I get that right, then we starting on the right track. 001 times 1,000 should be 10. No, it's only 1. Huh? Okay then. So then, all right, it should be 01 then instead of 001. So let's do that. We're gonna try 0.01. 0.01 times 1,000 should equal 10. Yep. So 0.01 is a penny. So times 1,000 pennies is $10. So then now, since we know that, now we can go 0.001 times 150 pennies.
That's just 15.
That's gonna be what? You said, hold on, time
15.
what? What I just say?
150,000.
Yeah, time 1,000 is 10. So one time 100 150,000. That's 1,500.
That's 1,500.
If you get 150,000 pennies, that's $1,500. 150,000 pennies. That don't sound hard to get, do it?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But 150,000 pennies, that's still a lot of fucking pennies. That's a lot of pennies when you see it in person. Cause think about 150,000 ones. That's just quiet money. That's 150,000 ones. That's a lot of ones. But so now that's only 1,500. So if you was trying to get 10,000. No, we was talking about getting 1,000. So to have $1,000, you gotta have 100,000 pennies. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have 100,000 pennies to have $1,000 in pennies, you gotta save 100,000 pennies. So to have, damn, $1 million,
I know I can't pick that jug up now.
if you went 15 million times 1 penny, 150,000. In order to have $150,000, you gotta have 15 million pennies to have $150,000. 15 million, that's a lot of fucking pennies, man. So that means 150 million pennies.
How much water in that jug?
I don't know. What
How big is the jug?
It's how many gallons is it? I don't know. It's a nice amount of gallons. I don't know exactly how many gallons it is. It's a lot. But I'm saying to have, so for you to have, so in order to have 150,000, you gotta have 15 million pennies. So 15 million to 15 million is 30 million, and that's 300,000. You have 300,000 by having 30 million. By having 300,000. 300. No, what I say, 150. What I say, 100. Hold on, 15 million pennies was 150,000. 30 million pennies is gonna be 300,000. Yeah. So 45 million pennies would be 450,000. $30 million pennies. 150 million. No, 15 million pennies. 30 million pennies.
Then I said I would see how long it takes for me to fill that motherfucker up with pennies. How many years
Yeah, to fill it all the way up.
with pennies?
How long you been filling it up?
2.
2 years.
Yeah.
See, so that tell you how much, how long, what it takes. You would think 2 years you would have it filled up. But it ain't. I know, and that's how my change drawer is. I've been saving my change drawer for a long time.
It still ain't filled up.
It ain't filled. It ain't fucked up. And it ain't. I ain't counting it.
I'm at the ring on it. I'm at 1 ring.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very bottom ring.
Yeah,
I'm over that. I'm over that.
You know that first bottom one?
Ring.
Okay. I wonder how many that is.
Yeah. I won't count this shit though, but yeah. I just want to see how many you'll have if I go all the way to the top.
I'm past. I'm trying to think.
Then I would take it over there one of them things and pour it all up in there.
Because I'm about my shit about this high.
Yeah.
In the jug. If it's sitting on the ground, it's
Right.
not that much change.
Change it. Yeah, I'm at that with you.
Yeah. All these, last time I counted my change, it was about 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago. It was $300. And I ain't counted it since. And I put change in that motherfucker every night. I got about 11 cents in my pocket right now. Whatever I go in the house with, I don't keep it. I put it in there. I don't keep it for the next day in case I need to change. Whatever I use the next day, I'm going to have to get it the best I can. But now don't come trying to break in my house and steal my motherfucking change, y'all. let my motherfucking dog go on y'all ass. I know, hey, when I be saying that, I know somebody probably be like, oh, I'll shoot that
And that's
motherfucker.
why I'll shoot. That's why I'll do the pennies. Like I said, ain't nobody go mess with them pennies.
Shit, if I was breaking into somebody's house and I seen a big ass thing of pennies, the only way I ain't gonna take it ain't a lot. But if you got 2 or 3 big ass jugs like that, full, them big blue jugs, and they full, man, I'm taking that shit to the car. Shit, I'm in here now. I done broke in here, I'ma leave the money behind. Fuck no, I'm taking them pennies.
I can't even pick it up, dude, and it's just halfway like you said.
Yeah.
I can't even. I tried to kick the motherfucker across the floor, you know what I mean? I said, yeah, I can't even push this thing.
That motherfucker heavy.
It's heavy.
It get heavy.
That sucker heavy. And
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
change get real heavy.
Steady throwing pennies away. I did have dimes, nickels, quarters, all of them separated in containers.
Oh yeah, you used to keep them like that.
Yeah.
And you know why I keep my change, man? Over the years, it's a good thing you keep your pennies like that because you never know what penny you might have that's worth something.
Yeah, that too.
And that's why I keep my change like I do. And I don't go into it, I don't dip into it, I don't fuck with it because I know once you get old, a certain amount of it, you're going to have a certain amount of, you're going to have some type of old coin. You're going to have some old coins. If you got $3,000 worth of change saved.
Something in there worth something.
Yeah, something in there worth something. There you go. Something in there going to be worth something. You're going to have a quarter. You're going to have an old quarter, an old dime. You're going to have something in there that's possibly worth some money. Just on the fact of it being old.
That Florida Mike that had that meat market, he had a dollar bill that was worth $100,000. And he got it from a lady back in.
Somebody had $100,000 bill that was worth
a
dollar bill that was worth how much?
$100,000.
$100,000. Because what? Because it was an old one?
It was old. The numbers on the something was old. He said that he looked it up, and that dollar bill was worth $100,000.
Wow.
I said that. He said, nope, I still got it.
He still got it?
Yeah.
He should still have it. I still have it too.
You know, tell him what it worth now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Or what it's gonna become worth. It's gonna eventually become worth something. I mean, worth more.
Now they saying the best thing to invest in is gold.
It's gold. Yeah, they always saying something to get your money. Buy gold right now, cause gold is gonna be up, but they gonna sell it to you. They ain't gonna, they gonna tax your ass for it. Cause they just told you it's worth something. So ain't nobody giving nothing away for free. And they ain't gonna take
like
no.
The lady on the commercial say, that ain't for her. That's for her kids and her grandkids.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just leaving them there.
And that's somebody that's done went somewhere and got a whole bunch of gold, and they trying to dump it off right now. They telling people that gold gonna be up because they want you to.
They got new gold out now.
Yeah, they want you to buy. They want you to buy their gold. Shit, they trying to get you to buy that shit off their hands.
Well, they said instead of saving money, the bank save some gold.
Cause they ain't gonna give away. They ain't gonna give away all they motherfucking gold nowhere. They gonna sell some and keep them a big ass. They gonna keep, you understand what I'm saying? They gonna keep them they own amount.
Yeah, they keep a certain amount.
They gonna keep a certain amount for themselves.
When it's up, then you go and get some more.
Yeah, I mean, shit, where you gonna get it from? Cause once
Once
it start going up, motherfuckers gonna stop selling.
Yeah, they gonna always sell it gold.
No, I'm talking about like, yeah, I'm talking about like as far as when they go up. Yeah, when they start going up, shit, everybody ain't gonna be buying that gold. You, some people, a lot of people, man, don't believe. A lot of people, dog, don't believe, like, or look into the future to know what lies ahead of them, bro.
Yeah, that's why they say they leave.
They don't know that Elon Musk trying to take over the United States. Since he's the richest man in the United States, he trying to take it over. You know, basically, their president, what's his name? Trump, Donald Trump. Shit, Elon Musk. Donald Trump is his little flunky problem. Donald Trump probably Elon Musk's little flunky. Cause Donald Trump don't give a fuck about nothing but some money. And Elon Musk got enough money to play.
He in the power now.
Yeah,
Trump
Elon
in
Musk.
the power. Trump in the power.
Yeah, he in the power circles too.
Right. He just trying to be known in the rich world for when he died and all that good shit.
Oh, he is already. Shit,
Yeah,
Trump got the Trump Tower.
I know, I'm saying that's what he's out here for now. That's all.
Yeah, that's his goal.
That's his goal. He ain't tripping off the money no more.
Oh shit.
He ain't tripping off. I mean, he got it, but you know what I'm saying.
He
on some. He also.
He on some power. You said he trying to get his. He trying to get his power up.
Yeah, he trying to be. He want to be a history buff now. He want to be in the book and all that good stuff.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Elon Musk want to take over the world. What they trying to do now in America? I don't know who know this or who do
trying
they.
to get their bodies out of debt.
I don't know who watch. I don't know who watch TV to know these certain things, but what they trying to do over here in America right now is no, hell no. They make money. They can't never be in debt. That's bullshit when they say they in debt. They cut trees down to make money out of paper. So I don't never believe no debt. Cause they got a machine room right now. Print money. And don't nobody try to rob them rooms. They try to break in the gas station. They breaking everywhere but where them rooms that's getting money pressed. And they don't nobody even know where they at. They don't even know how to find that shit. But what Elon Musk trying to do, dog, what they doing over here right now with America is they trying to turn it and they trying to do away with presidents. They trying to do it like some other countries that got kings. Yeah, that's crazy. They ain't, it sounds, I don't know if that's good or bad because.
Well, the president ain't got no money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No oh shit, they gonna be good for life.
Yeah, because everything is donated to them.
They gonna be good for life. Once you been a president,
you don't spend money.
You gonna be made forever. You ain't never gotta worry about nothing.
Anytime you can get paid and don't spend money, you gonna always have it. You live off your proceeds. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole key to that shit. You ain't gotta spend your money. They giving you everything. Dinners and food and cars and all this stuff is free. So you get that little check thrown in there, what? That bank. And it probably go out next month. No.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
Hey, you might be correct, but one thing I know they are doing is they trying to do away with presidency. They want to just have a king, just like these royal countries. And see, If they can do that, then people like Elon Musk and Donald Trump, they can go through the roof with their shit now. They can go through the roof because they gonna set it up to where if you ain't got no money, you'll rather go ahead and go dig your own grave and jump in it. That's how they gonna be. That's how they trying to paint this shit. And people don't even be seeing what they trying to do. People don't even know that that's what they trying to do, man. They trying to do away with presidency and have it to where one person rules everything. Just like the Pope and all them other, them other royal families and all that stuff that's in them other countries, man. And you can't never say if that's good or bad. Like, would it be better if the world was ran up under one king, or is the world better off with having a president? I ain't never lived in a country with just a king in it like the Pope was, or so I don't even know what the living like over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can't say because I don't know what the living like. I don't know what the living's like over there with them in them countries. I don't know if they like it or if they wish they didn't have it.
Well, when you talking about kings and queens, that's a family thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we couldn't do it because
it's the royal family.
The royal family. We don't have royalty in this country.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what they trying to turn it to, though. They trying to make it to where we do have royalty in this country. That's what they trying. That's what I was just saying. That's what they trying to do. They trying to make it. Cause if we did, then if they changed it, then they would have royalty families in America. Donald Trump family would be one of them. Elon Musk family would be one of them. They are basically turning into a legal mafia play. Them niggas would be the mafia legal, the cartel legal. You know what I'm saying? Because they the royal families. Shit, they got, man, and they already got, these people, they working on trillions. See, Donald Trump and Elon Musk probably already got $1 trillion. Donald Trump trying to get, you better believe he trying to figure out how to get $1 trillion. And his old conniving ass get it right through taxes. Everything you buy, that shit will have a $5 tax on it. So everything he creates and sells, I don't know, man. Damn, it's hard. That shit, it makes you wonder, like, would America be better off with royal families? I believe it should stay like it is. Why change it? It's been like this all these years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why fuck with it?
Yeah.
This how it's been. What you gonna fuck with it for? This how it's been. Leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? But when you ain't the man in charge and you ain't the one that can benefit from it, they gonna look at you and say, shut the hell up, broke ass motherfucker. This shit about money. This for the niggas this for the people that's paid. And yeah, so you gonna have.
That's why we don't kill all.
Yeah, you go. But if black people just stopped and thought for a while, they'd take all their money. Black people, the ones that's billionaires, they could go somewhere and go buy They could go somewhere and just go buy like a big ass island or a big ass country, go buy a country and open it up and just be like, okay, it's a black country over here on such and such coast for black people to come and live in and have. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, don't want it.
It's a no. I'm talking about if a black person created it. I'm saying.
Saying it, and I don't want it.
Why you wouldn't want it?
Because that'll make it easy for us to blow our ass up and get rid of them.
You think it'll make them easy to blow us up and get rid of?
Drop that bomb on our ass.
But not if we
We gotta have our own.
not if we build our security the way they security built.
We gotta have another bomb.
We gotta build a military.
Yeah.
You gotta build all that. That's why you need the money, because you gotta go and you gotta buy everything you need, like the satellites. You gotta have everything to send up in space to guard our shit, to keep them from being able to get up on us, and we gotta be able to have complete control of it. I mean, I feel what you're saying, because you made a strong point. They could blow us up and get rid of us. But when you get into the politics of this shit, they can't just blow us up. Because if black people go and make their own country, one thing you can believe is these other countries gonna be our allies. They ain't gonna be our enemies, because they don't like the white people in America. That's who causing it. That's who causing them all of the problems. Is the white people in America. It ain't us. So they not gonna look at us and say, we finna blow them up. I mean, that's what some of the racist white people gonna try to do. Yeah. You know, you gonna have some that's gonna say, okay, we finna take them niggas to war over there. You know what I'm saying? They got their own country. We finna blow their ass up, just like you said. I agree with that, because they will try that. I know they will. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. I know they'll try. But like I said, you're gonna have these other countries that's gonna be.
When it all boils down, we gotta be able to go get one of them motherfuckers right there.
You're gonna have these other countries that's gonna be your allies, man. Meaning, like, if some shit go down, we got y'all back. And America can be damn good at wars. But when you got shit coming from every direction and you under fire, you up under attack. Dog, it ain't easy. It ain't gonna be easy as you think.
Man, I look at it like one thing.
Cause
these white people,
you
trying to go on war with them. You actually think that they gonna sit there and let you win when they got an atomic bomb? They'll blow this motherfucking world up before they let us do that shit.
Well, they gonna have to blow it up.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. What if we make an atomic bomb?
That's
what if we make everything they got?
That's
then what? You don't think they could beat us? I mean, you don't think we could beat them?
Right. Then we can do some
shit. We've been beating them. This what people don't know about history is black people, Africa was defeating Europe in wars, man, many years ago. Africa wasn't losing no wars. They finally lost. But Africa was one of the toughest countries to beat, man. They finally came through and beat us. But at first, man, hey man, Africa was, man, you better go read them history, boy. You better go read the real history book.
I ain't saying that shit. All I'm saying is right now, we need a barber of our own. Just like the rest of these countries got them one,
Yeah.
we need one too.
So you said if we decided to make our own country,
We have to have one of them.
we need an atomic bomb
Yeah, we have to have one on there.
to be able to stick with them.
Right.
Okay, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna go against that, cause yeah, you gonna need
Something scared the shit out there.
you gonna need an equal defense.
Yeah.
You gonna need an equal type of defense to take on your competition.
Yeah.
I'ma agree with that. Cause it's like in the streets. If this block into it with that block, but this block got grenades and
It's like they said, man, for the black man to do, for him to take power over this country, we first got to have something that they want. We don't have the material that they even want. We don't have no food industry. We don't have the all this shit, man. We get that shit from their asses.
right.
So
But I'm saying,
that's where the power for this shit come from.
if
Because we ain't got nothing that we can say, this is ours and y'all can't get it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, well, we gotta build something though. We gotta come up with something
That
they want.
Thank you.
But why come up with something that'll make them want to kill us for?
So we'll start. We gotta just be ready for it because they already hate on us.
They gonna want to kill us just
been wanting
because
to kill us all the time. What do you think this shit is about?
they
They've
gonna
been
want
trying to get rid of my ass for years.
they gonna want to kill us. They
They've
gonna
been
want
wanting to destroy our ass.
they gonna want to kill us because of the color of our skin.
And they've been wanting to do that.
But we still here though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We still fighting
So they didn't.
within the country.
So they didn't accomplish
No, 'cause
what they was trying to accomplish. And
Because
right
we
now
was still
today,
here.
they still trying to accomplish it. That's what I understand that you saying. They don't sleep on them. They still trying to destroy us.
They still trying it, man.
They still trying to get us off the face of the earth.
Come on.
I agree with you. I think they still want us. I believe that if they could, they would. If they could remove us from the face of the earth for good, make us instinct. All of them wouldn't,
Hey, they
but the
can't do
ones
it now.
that want to
They can't
would.
They can't even do it now. It's over.
I mean, they ain't gotta do it because we doing it to each other.
No, basically, we making this world a different color.
It's just like I told
We
people.
done came up with a different color now.
It's just like I tell people, right? When I was in jail, I did all that time in jail. Number one thing you heard in jail that you heard people say when you start talking, like just say sports or anything, whatever coming up, because a lot of debates and beliefs go on in prison because everybody in prison get on their ding and they be at their best thinking. So they thinking they coming up with all the right shit right now, right? And a lot of people in prison get mad at Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan got stocks in prisons, in private prisons. So people will say, oh, y'all out there buying Michael Jordan shoes, but he got stock in the prisons and he keeping black people in prison. I said, first of all, that's so far away from the truth. Okay, he got stock in prison. We know that. We can't deny that. Cool.
That was a business move.
But if you don't want Michael Jordan to have stocks in prison, buying his shoes is not what's not. I mean, stop buying his shoes.
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's not gonna keep him from having stock in prison. If you don't want Michael Jordan to have stock in prison, what do you gotta do? You gotta quit going to prison. People gotta stay the fuck out of jail. If you stay out of jail, then he can't buy stocks and he ain't gonna want none. Cause the stock gonna be down.
Yeah.
But as long as they got every jail in the fucking US waiting to send motherfuckers to prisons, the prisons gonna always be open and run. Stop going to jail, and I guarantee you Michael Jordan take his stocks out of prison. Cause prisoners cut the grass, they shine the floors, they cook the food, they cut the hair, they cut the staff hair in that motherfucker. The staff ain't gotta go to no barbershop on the street and pay $30 and $40 for a haircut. He can go right in there and they got a motherfucking staff barbershop with an inmate there that cut her. And he cut all the guards' hair. And that's where he sit down and get to listen to the guards talking all this shit about the other women that walk around there. It's just like a motherfucking story. It's like a soap opera in that motherfucker in the staff barbershop. What else they do? They work in the property rooms. They work in the clothing rooms. They work everywhere in that motherfucker. The only thing they don't do is take you off the bus. They don't write you up, but they tell on you to get you wrote up. But they don't write you up.
Say they tell on you.
Prisoners make the prisons go round. That's why when prisons go into strike, everybody stop buying canteen. Yeah, you stop buying canteen, that's gonna be a major hurt in prison because a bag of a soup, a Roman noodle soup that costs about 17 cents out here costs $1 in there. One soup is $1. That's high as fuck. A bag of coffee, a cheap ass bag of Keefy coffee is $4. I don't hear that motherfucker probably 89 cents. Everybody in there, for you to be somebody in prison that's known by all the rest of the prisoners, for you to be a cool motherfucker, a player, you gotta go to the store every week. You gotta talk on the phone every single day. Like, that's what signifies a player in prison. A motherfucker that go to canteen, a motherfucker that can always stay on the telephone. And this shit costing his people every motherfucking dime they got. Cause he ain't working and ain't doing shit. And he can get a job in the prisons and prisons pay 5 cents an hour. And I ain't playing. That's how much you get paid in prison. 5 cents an hour. Every month they get a $20 check and they take $2 of that and give them 18. That's how cold it is. That shit's slavery. So if you want Michael Jordan to stop putting his money in the stocks in prisons, tell niggas to stop going to jail. Because a prison get, for each inmate, they gotta give you $30,000 a month for each inmate. $30,000, that's gonna clothe you. I mean, $30,000 a year for each inmate. My bad. That's gonna clothe you and feed you for a whole year. So they said basically.
Where you get that money from?
Yeah, so that means $30,000 a year. That's damn near a little bit more, a little bit less than $3,000 a month. And what the fuck are they giving you that's worth $3,000 a month in that motherfucker? Because they give you old drawers when you first get there. If you want new drawers, you got to buy them off canteen. Or they going to give you some drawers that they washed in cold water. Because they don't got hot water. They going to give you some drawers they washed in cold water. And when you come in there, they going to give you old t-shirts. You want a new t-shirt, buy it off canteen. This how they do you. You want a pair of good shoes, buy it off canteen because they going to give you some old-ass black boots that's hard as fuck up under the bottom. I know because I was in that motherfucker for damn near 11 years. So I know. And when you first get your drawers, you damn near gonna have to go to the hole if you a motherfucker that's like me. Cause you gonna look and be like, hey, man, these motherfuckers used. And that motherfucking man gonna tell you, hey, take them drawers and go ahead down the line and get your shirts. He ain't gonna debate with you. He ain't gonna go back and forth with you. He ain't gonna do that. He gonna call the guard and say, hey, lock him up, cause he don't want to. And they gonna say, turn around and cuff up. And then you gonna go to the hole. Now you gonna end up with some shit that's too tight or that's too big, cause they gonna guess your size, cause you ain't never get through the line to get your shit. Yeah, this shit cold-blooded in there, dog. That's how that shit go for real. So, like I said, if y'all want that man putting his money in the prisons, motherfuckers gotta stop going. That's the only way that's gonna work. Or that man gonna keep putting his money in there. Cause you got so many, the medication part of it makes so much money. Go ahead, get on in there. Get in there. Go, come on, go. The medication, they make so much money off the medication part because every motherfucker that come in there, after you be in that motherfucker for so long, shit, you gonna put in something to get you some medicine. That shit make everybody crazy. Shit, you gonna get some psych meds yourself after you be in that motherfucker for 10, 15 years. Shit, you gonna start seeing shit, hearing shit. You gonna be fucked up too. You gonna be like, man, damn, did you hear that? And the motherfucker gonna be like, hear what? You ain't hear that? Yeah, send your ass nigga, put the IOR in, go to medical. Shit, them motherfuckers gonna give your ass some pills and say what you gonna be like, I was hearing sounds at night. And they gonna be like, man, what they sound like? Sound like keys. They gonna say, well, maybe it was the guards unlocking. No, I don't think that's what it was. And I'm telling you, that shit'll make you crazy for real, dog. You be in that motherfucker with all these. Cause hey, you ain't in there with some people that did good to get in there. Everybody in there supposedly or allegedly committed some type of crime. And don't go to no high level facility because everybody in there done did something really crazy. Because you in a high level maximum facility, you mean you done murdered somebody, raped somebody, and robbed somebody. Them the three things that you can do to get in there. Yeah, you probably can get in there for selling drugs, but your drugs carry a 0%, so you won't stay in there long. You might do, if you had a 20-year sentence for drugs, you may do 3 years in the maximum level facility, and then they gonna drop your level, and you will go work down until you get ready to go on for parole. You will go to a lower level camp and do your time there, because they ain't gonna keep you around the violent inmates because you ain't commit no violent crimes, but you just had so much time, they had to put you there until, you know, you heard from the parole board, and the parole board give you your CR date, or cause they got a CR or give you a regular parole release date when you got a non-violent crime. And that shit crazy, dog. That shit, it's hard to explain and make a motherfucker understand. But that's what they really do. That's how they do that shit. And, but like I said, if you don't want, because if I knew how to put money in the prisons, I done been to prison and I still put my money in there because shit, I got so many partners in prison, I'll be able to take care of them with the money that I'm making off my stock. Shit, I'll be sending it to them. And instead of sending them my check, because shit, everybody that's getting money in there, most people that go in jail, you got some people that go in there that got money. They got money. You know, they got money on their books. They got money from the streets. But that's only a small percentage. the larger percent of people in prison getting took care of by somebody that got a regular job, like us. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people, it's hard to get somebody seeing you money in prison, man. That shit ain't easy. You get on the phone, sometimes it take you gotta call 4 or 5 people in order to get a decent motherfucking canteen bag. To have you some potato chips and sodas and shit that they sell, cause if you just eat the shit they give you really gonna go crazy. Cause that shit they feed you, that shit don't even look like food, man. Every time you got serving, every time you got a lunch item, a meat item for child, it be the same type of meat. They just shape it different. They'll say this meatloaf, and then they'll say this is Salisbury steak.
It's the same.
They'll say this country fried steak. And all that shit will be the same type of meat, dog. That's what they doing there, man. I ain't bullshit. That shit, hey, it be funny, but it ain't funny when you in there eating that shit. And your last meal at 5 o'clock in the daytime. That's the last time you get to eat, bro. That shit serious. You be sitting there hungry, man. At nighttime, motherfucker can't send you no money. Dog, you be sitting in that motherfucker for real, dog. You be hungry. And then, you know, a lot of niggas are have the nerves. That's why a lot of people come out so skinny, because they refuse to eat that shit. I wouldn't eat that shit. Dog, I did whatever the fuck I had to do not to eat that shit, man. I ain't used to going there and eat that shit. A lot of people did. That's another thing. You ain't no player if you go sit down and eat in the child hall every day. A motherfucker looking at you like, man, that nigga eat that shit all the time. I ain't eat that shit. And you know, motherfuckers that do shit like that. But they'll be like, you know, like, ain't no way. He like that shit. You got you got white people, I ain't gonna lie. You don't see it with black people a lot, but you got a lot of white people that come in there and they eat everything on that tray. And they'll be asking you, they be having like, and I ain't trying to be funny, I ain't on no racist shit, but if that's the door we gotta go out of, or the door you gotta go out of to leave the child hall, that's the window right there you throw the tray in. So you walking up to the window with your tray. And you know, you left the beans on there and the rice, cause that shit look like, you don't know what that shit is. That shit they say is rice, but that shit don't look like rice. You like, man, that ain't no damn rice. And so you finna go and throw that shit in the window, and it'll be a table, and each table fit 4 people at it. It'll be a table by the window, and it normally be all white people sitting at the table. And you be walking up with your tray. They be tray watching. That's what we called it in prison. Tray watching. As soon as you get right there, they be like, hey, you don't want that stuff on there?
Give it here.
You already know you finna throw this shit in the window. They like, you don't want that? Hey, let me have it. And they'll be like, I'll put the tray in the window for you. And you'll be like, all right, here, you give them the whole tray. And most people that don't eat that shit, that try to go and do a good deed, they just walk up to the table before they even ask and just drop the tray on the table. Like, yeah, I know y'all want that shit here. And motherfucker walk out, man. But if you ain't got nobody seeing you money, and you just gave your tray away at 5 o'clock, you ain't got no canteen, you gonna be sitting down, but your body, see, the way the mind works, once you accept certain things and you understand and you notice what it's gonna be, your body get adapted to it though, not eating. Cause shit, I did 90 days in the hole, and the last meal in the hole is earlier than the last meal when you on the yard. Yeah, they last meal at like 4 o'clock. So if you in the hole, you're trying to keep something off that tray. Now I went to the hole for 90 days because I was in that ride. And the first 2 weeks or so, they was sending that shit away. I was like, man, I'm not eating this shit. My celly would eat all that shit. Now I be sitting just hungry. It's all I'll do is I keep the bread on that motherfucker, put my cup of water up, you know, because you can't let the guard see that shit. You got to hide it. And so I used to put my water and shit up, and I hide my shit. Huh?
They do that shit in county, though.
Do what?
Make you hide your shit.
Not in the hole. I mean, not if you ain't in the hole. You can't have nothing off your tray, but they get canteen in the county.
Oh, yeah. You get that shit.
So if you get canteen, you know, you're in the hole, you can't get canteen. So you ain't supposed to have no type of food items in there if they come by and search your shit.
You just gotta have what they give you.
No, you supposed to eat what they give you and put your tray back out the chuck hole. You ain't supposed to keep nothing off your tray, because this is what they do. And this where motherfuckers get in fights and get mad, like when niggas get out the hole, this what they'll fight over, because if okay, when they come to serve this walk for dinner, everybody in there be keeping shit because they know ain't no more food coming for the rest of the night.
Right.
So they'll have their peanut butter in there, they'll have their bread, they'll save that shit. But then this stupid motherfucker down the hall, when the guard come walking down, he might say, oh, fuck you, you fat bitch. They'll yell that shit out the door, and the guard will be like, yeah, yell that shit again and watch what happens. I don't give a fuck who said it. He won't even go to the person that said it, because so many doors, he might not know who said it. And then dudes in there gonna say, hey man, stop fucking with that dude or stand on that shit that you saying, man. Because what'll happen, a motherfucker, when you do that, when it's time to go take a shower or whatever, when they take everybody to the showers and you come back, the whole motherfucking hallway will have trash in it. They done went in every cell while motherfuckers was in showers and went and took all the shit that you were saving and threw that shit into the middle of the hallway. So when you come back from the shower and go in your cell, you like, man, they came in here and got my fucking peanut butter. So now you hungry for the rest of the night because that nigga down the hall cussed one of them out through the door. So they came in each room and threw all that shit out. And guess who cleaned that shit up when it's all in the middle of the floor?
You do.
The inmates. They go ask an inmate who want to come out and clean up. Them niggas be knocking, hey, I'll clean it up. You ought to see this shit. Instead of saying, man, fuck y'all, we ain't cleaning that shit up. Y'all clean that shit up.
Yeah, I know what you say.
They don't do that. Niggas be ready to fight because you got they shit caught up. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker be like, man, I ain't cleaning that shit up. You clean that shit up. That's what I would fuck around and tell them. Cause I ain't never knock on the door and say, yeah, let me clean it up. But if you get the right person out there that ain't scary and he willing to take a risk, if the shit can fit under your door, or if the chuck hole happen to still be open, because some niggas know how to take a piece of paper and put it in between the lock. So when the guard lock it, it won't really lock. He'll think he locked it. The motherfucker push it open. The motherfucker that's out there cleaning up can throw this shit in there. Like, here, man. But he better not get caught. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna get fucked. So it's most of the time, everything in there is gonna be some money shit. If you tell a nigga to throw you that shit out from out there, he gonna tell you, give me a few stamps. Shit, man, I ain't finna get caught throwing this shit out there.
You gotta get some money out the deal.
He'll tell you, man, you gotta, hey, give me some stamps. And the motherfucker slide some stamps out of there. And the motherfucker, hey, he'll take his chances and throw that shit in there to you. But if you ain't trying to give him shit, man, he not taking that shit. And then, you know, them guards, they so conniving that they know what to do. They'll tell whoever cleaning it up, Don't throw none of that shit under nobody's doors. But if you see something out there you want, you go on to get it. And this shit all on the floor. He gonna take this shit. And he gonna sell everybody else out. So he can sit there and eat. But you can understand it in a way because ain't no more food coming. Yeah, this nigga hungry just like everybody else. So this is his chance to get some of the shit. But me, I'd rather watch them clean that shit up themselves before I clean that shit up. And they done came and they know they fucked our night up. They know we ain't got shit else to eat. They laughing at that shit. Cause that nigga done called him a bitch or something. He gonna walk back through and yeah, all you bitches gonna be hungry tonight. He'll say the shit back now, the guard. He calling the inmates bitches. Yeah, who got the last laugh? All you bitches gonna be hungry. And then when they come on, cause they normally change shifts before child, and the new shift come, motherfucker do his walkthrough, he gonna tell you, he gonna let you know. Somebody yell some shit out the door, we gonna come in themselves, and we gonna get all your milk cartons, we gonna get all that shit, we gonna throw that shit away. So get the yelling out the door if you want to, cause they know people say that shit. You know what I'm saying? So now, niggas yelling through the door at each other, or it ain't just niggas, but inmates, period. Hey, man, y'all don't be fucking with them people today, man. We having peanut butter tonight. Niggas get saying they peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say, don't be fucking with them, man. We having peanut butter tonight. Or we had peanut butter this morning. And motherfuckers keep their peanut butter from in the morning and do their push-ups and shit there at nighttime and then eat that shit then. You see what I'm saying? Cause hey man, that shit crazy. And if y'all think that's enough to drive you crazy and make your mind crazy, then I don't know what else, I don't know what other examples to give you that'll let you know that this shit really will make you crazy.
All over some damn food that ain't even working.
Man, all over nothing. All over nothing.
That's cold. That's cold. But yeah, like you said, don't go there.
Yeah, you just can't go. But you know what's crazy? These motherfuckers throwing themselves in prisons. They running to the cell. They running to the jails out here shooting niggas and killing niggas and ain't thinking about that if you get caught, all it takes is one slip for you to touch the wrong thing without some gloves or load that gun up without putting no glove and put your fingerprints on the cases. Hey, all it takes is to just get caught. And then you will be in that shit and you will be locked in a system for good. You will be in that motherfucker.
It's easy to get in it, hard to get out of it.
Yeah, it's easy to get in and hard to get out of it. When you get in, you stuck in it. That's the thing. Yep, you get in it, you stuck in it.
You can't do county time. I feel you can't do no prison.
And then all the other shit that you see that's normal in there, you see dudes in relationships with other dudes and they be in love with each other like it's really a woman. Motherfucker, man, you better not say nothing to no, if you see somebody, a dude in there that's you know, a homosexual, you better not say nothing stupid to him, cause you think about it, if another man fucking him, that man already gotta be crazy. So you say something to him, and then hear this motherfucker come. What you say to my bitch? Like y'all really on the streets, and you like, man, what you really want to fight over a nigga? Over a man? Fuck nigga, that's my bitch. And motherfucker stand on that and kill you about that shit, and man, that shit crazy, boy. Hey, you be sitting there looking, and it'll fuck you up. It's like, cause everything, the normal shit in there ain't normal. Ain't normal out here. If you go in the bathroom, a motherfucker sitting on the toilet taking a shit, and you in the mirror brushing your teeth at the sink, and this nigga sitting right here behind you, you can see him through the mirror. and you brushing your teeth and y'all niggas talking.
Shit.
That shit normal in there. Niggas sit on the toilet side by side smoking cigarette here passing to me. Y'all niggas both shit farting and you passing the cigarette around the thing. This shit normal in there. A motherfucker, if you was at home taking a shower and a motherfucker walked in your bathroom, a man that you don't know walk in your bathroom and start washing his hands, just say he over there with one of your partners. And so he over there, you don't know him, but you know your partner that bought him. So he get up, you taking a shower, he know you taking a shower, and he get up and walk in the bathroom while you in the shower. And you got a curtain that you can see through and you gonna be watching and you gonna look up and see him walking that motherfucker. How you think you gonna react? You gonna fuck around and jump out the shower and beat his ass like, nigga, you just walked in the bathroom, in my bathroom, I'm in the shower, bare ass, butt naked. You ain't hear that water running? And he like, yeah, I heard the water running.
Hey.
But I ain't look at you or nothing.
I ain't finna say shit to him. I'm finna say, nigga, get you and your partner and get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, you gonna be ready. You gonna be ready to put him out. Cause that shit ain't normal.
This ain't normal, nigga.
That's normal in there though.
I know what you're saying.
That's normal in there. Yeah.
I had a nephew do it. He came out with the towel. I said, nigga, you ain't in jail no more.
Yeah, or a nigga walk in there and go take a shower with shower shoes on. And you like, dog, did you just wear them motherfucking sandals in the shower? Cause he come out and they hella wet. You look at his feet and the shoes wet. You like, you ain't dry your feet off, nigga, or you left them shoes on? No, I took a shower with my shower shoes. And you would be like, them your shower shoes. And he'd be like, yeah, these my shower shoes. You gonna be like, oh, you don't have to wear them motherfuckers in there. What the fuck you taking a shower with some shoes on for? You know that shit, that's normal in there, bro. That's why they say when you get out of jail, you have to you gotta rehabilitate yourself. You gotta get yourself back used to what's normal as versus what's not normal. Cause in prison, you got some showers, you got about this space right here. You will have 1, 2, 3, 4 shower heads. One motherfucker right here taking the shower, 2 motherfuckers right there, and 1 back there where you at taking the shower. And the rules is everybody back should be to each other. So that way, I can't see your ass, I can't see your privacy, and you can't see mine because we all facing the wall. So if somehow you lock eyes with another motherfucker, somebody was looking at somebody. You see where I'm at? That shit, hey, and you just keep on taking a shower, dog, because this shit normal. You know, y'all come from outside, y'all been hooping all day, working out. You been out there, you dirty, your sweat came, you know, the salt that came out your skin, you can see dry salt, and you can smell yourself because you been out there going hella hard on the workout. And so you trying to hurry up and get in the shower because you don't want to go back to your cell and sit on your bed dirty like this. So it's a big ass line in there. Every motherfucker want to take a shower when the yard closed. And then the motherfuckers who don't even do shit outside, that's when they ready to go get in the shower when everybody else start coming in. When you should have took a shower while every motherfucker was outside. Now you want to get in the shower line too, but nigga, you in front of me, and I'm out here, I'm all sweating, musty as fuck. And you just been watching TV and you in front of me. I'm going to look at you and damn near want to fight you and say, dog, let me go first, man. I just came from outside working out and shit. You wasn't there doing shit. Cause you know who don't. You know once you've been in there so long, you know who do what and who don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like you said about the dogs, you program too. You
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That shit, dog, that shit like that, bro. And that shit, man, and that shit, I'm talking about, dog.
Ain't no more freedom.
That
Ain't
shit,
no more privacy.
you might,
Ain't no more you.
yeah, you might walk in the bathroom. You might walk in the
Ain't
bathroom.
no more you in that motherfucker.
You might walk in the bathroom and you can always see the guard desk from the shower most of the time. And so you walk in the bathroom, it's a nigga in the shower, and he in there by himself, and he facing the door. When you walk in, y'all can see each other's eyes. You ain't even supposed to come in there at that time. Especially if you look back and it's a woman sitting at the desk. Cause he looking at that bitch jacking off. And this the rules in jail. When you walk in and you see a nigga facing that way, you already know what he doing. So you supposed to turn around and walk out and let that nigga finish. But you gotta piss or you gotta take a shit. And you like, man, I can't wait. Fuck that. And you go in that motherfucker, now he want to fight you when he get out the shower. He like, nigga, you already know what the fuck going on. Nigga, you know I'm in here getting my money, nigga. And you go walk in, you just try and get in the nigga video hate. Now you a hater. And you just like, hey, dog, I had to shit, bro. He ain't trying to hear that, dog. Y'all finna straight throw hands about this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? This shit is unnormal. That shit is not the same as out here, bro. And that shit'll fuck your mind up, dog. And that shit, after you do it for so long, you can't help but to be fucked up. You don't got no choice. You can't go through this shit and come out normal. It just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
It'll take a little while for you to come out of it.
It would be great if it did work like that, but it don't work like that, dog. Some people some people get ready to come home from jail, and you would think this motherfucker been in here all this time. You would think that he happy to be getting ready to go home the next day. Some motherfuckers been gone so long, bro, that they be scared to go home the next day. Cause they know now they gotta see everybody they ain't seen. And then you gotta have the thoughts on your mind about how everybody gonna look at you cause you been gone for 20 years. So everybody already think you a homosexual or they think you crazy cause they gonna stereotype you. So you gotta deal with them type of thoughts. And you got, man, that shit, dog, that shit, I'm telling you, that shit, boy, people don't know what they be signing up for, man. When they be out here doing shit that come with these consequences. Every nigga say they'll call on the phone and they family worried about them because of everything they always hearing about jail. But if they calling home and they laughing every day like, what's up? And they just cool as ever. Shit, nigga, you gotta look more into him. Like this nigga sound like he at the park. He sound like he ain't got no problem with being in prison. He sound like he enjoying this shit. You gotta look at him. Like, man, nigga, you supposed to be sounding sad, ain't you? Motherfucker sitting there. He just like, shit, he ain't just, man, listen, it is what it is. You know, I understand that. You know, I understand it is what it is, and I ain't gonna lie, I understand that. But still, at the same time, it's certain shit though, dog. It ain't, you know, I don't know how to say it. You can laugh. You know, you have good days. Y'all make the time go by. That's what I'm saying. Prisoners make the time go by. So, you know, they gonna play cards and gamble and they gonna make the time go by, but they always gonna have that when they wake up in the morning, they always gonna have that, man, I wish I was going home. I'm ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? And you get on the phone, and them dudes that get on the phone every day talking on the phone, they be tormenting themselves. Because all that phone do is make you want to go home more. Yeah. Man, all it's gonna do is make you sad and make you be like, man, I can't wait till I go home. But then you got the people that ain't never going home. What you think they be thinking? They really be fucked up. Like, you know, they a lot of them get to a point to where, you know,
could be suicide and shit.
I mean, well, yeah, some will kill themselves. Some people kill themselves that I mean, they got it out there. Some motherfucker, I seen a motherfucker jump the gate because his gal, he called his gal and the dude answered the phone. Yeah, he called his gal, a dude answered the phone, and that motherfucker ran straight out there and tried to go over that motherfucking gate with all that barbed wire right on the top of him. You can't climb that shit. And he ran out there, man, and tried to jump that shit, man. They went and got his ass, and he got salmonella for attempted escape. They give you some more time. Now you just added some time. You on the phone, mad at this chick. Cause she got another boyfriend now. Instead of you being smart enough to say she can have the nigga, let me get what I can get out of her and let her have her dick. And you will be cool. You know what I'm saying? You will be cool, but some dudes can't do that. Some dudes can't handle and say he cool with her having a boyfriend because he got 20 years and he ain't coming home for 20 years and he's still trying to fall out with her, trying to fake a fall out with her because she got a nigga at her house. He like, damn, you got a nigga over there for real? Like they on the streets together, sleeping together every single day. Nigga, you ain't coming home for 18 years. You ain't only been in there for 3. Nigga, what the fuck? You finna deal with the roughest shit in your life if this shit fucking with you already. You better let her go. That's what you better do. If you can't handle it, let her alone. Cause hey, the game she gonna play, it's gonna drive you crazy. And cause you gonna force her to play these games. Cause you wanna call her all day and all night. You want to call her as soon as she wake up, nigga, she got a job. The phone ringing while she in the shower getting ready to go to work. You sitting there trying to get her to answer the phone. And she like, she know who it is. You know, for a little while, this shit might work. I ain't gonna lie. You know, dudes catch gals in there. And it worked for a little while. But after so long, you start seeing that nigga sitting around, he ain't on that phone as much no more. You know, you can tell when some shit ain't right. The motherfucker be sitting there, he ain't on that phone, he done popped up at the spades table. You like, damn, this nigga at the card table? You already know what time it is. That gal, that little gal he was talking to it. And he ain't got these big old bags of canteen no more for a minute. And next thing you know, you fuck around and see him. Next thing you know, you probably have to whoop his ass. Because he's so mad at everything. He's mad at the world. say some stupid shit to you, and you like, what the fuck you just say? Nigga, shouldn't you be on the telephone right now? That's what you gonna ask him. Why you ain't on the phone, dog? You normally on the phone, man. Go on and go get on the phone for you get some bullshit going on. And he gonna look at you like, nigga, his pride gonna kick in. Nigga, I can get on the phone whenever I want to. Yeah, well, you ain't been on the phone in 2-3 days. You normally on there. You gonna know what happened. You gonna already know. Shit, that nigga, Gail left his ass for a minute, or she ain't answering the phone. You know, they come back when they want to. They do the bit with you how they want to do it. You know, you want them to do it. If you find somebody that's gonna do that motherfucker every day and every night with you, the best advice I can give you is keep that woman. You need to keep up, cause you know when you was in jail, you'd have some fucked up days and some fucked up nights. At least you can, cause see that kind of say something about you. Like you had to be halfway decent, cause you still got a gal from the streets. This ain't no gal you met through somebody. You actually was on the streets with us, so this say something about you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but nowadays, that don't mean shit no more, cause the gals is just as crazy as the dudes now. So you might see, you know, them the 20-year-old gals, you might see a lot of them got boyfriends in jail.
I was like,
you know?
I was the nigga that didn't want the phone. Fuck that phone.
Yeah, cause that phone make you want to go home.
Yeah.
That phone a bad motherfucker. You call out there, all you hear is music in the background, and the motherfucker ain't said hello yet or nothing. They just pick the phone up, you just heard Lil Wayne playing, and you like, hey nigga, hello? Oh, what's up, dog? Man, what the fuck, nigga? You just wasted 2 minutes of my motherfucking, nigga, this shit costs. Now, you just letting the music play and you don't say hello or nothing. Hey, man, nigga, take that shit serious in jail. That shit funny now. Hey, in jail, that shit serious as a motherfucker. You know that, though. You done been in jail. That shit ain't nothing to play with, man. And I be telling motherfuckers, and motherfuckers be like this to get there now. Which way is the penitentiary? Oh, go east. Okay, thanks. And they running east, you your crazy ass. You better leave that shit alone. Get the fuck, you better, man. And then get mad at Michael Jordan. Because Michael Jordan put his money into that shit so he can get a return on it. You say, you got the nerve to go off on him. Oh, man, fuck Michael Jordan. He's putting money into the prisons. He's keeping people in prison. That nigga putting money into his pocket. He ain't doing this to keep y'all in jail. Shit.
Hey,
Michael Jordan ain't never been to jail.
When I first got locked up, man, I said, shit, I want to be a CO. Just sit here and babysit some niggas.
Just sit there babysitting, huh?
Yeah.
And they don't even be doing that.
Yeah, I said, these niggas just be sitting
they be just as fucked up as us because it's almost like they in there. Because they working there every single day. But the only difference is they get to go home at night. But they work in there.
Night crew, though. I said, that nigga that work nights.
Oh, yeah, the ones that work nights.
Yeah,
and they ain't got it. Yeah, the ones that work at nighttime and when everybody locked down, because, yeah, he got the best job in the world. He ain't got to do shit but sit down and go to sleep himself. But depending on what type of prison it is, too, because, hey, you got them open bays where motherfuckers can get up and go to the bathroom and shit like that, and you can walk right up to the guard. But that's always gonna be a lower level facility. You ain't gonna never have that You ain't gonna never see that in no maximum level facility. You know, where they send the killers and the rapers and shit. You ain't gonna see that there because they stay in the cell 22, 23 hours a day. Yeah. But if you in the lower level, then you know the guards. And then the thing about a lower level is this. A motherfucker might have done been locked up for 20 years and he on his last 2 or 3 years. So they dropped his level and sent him to a lower level because each level, every time your level drop, it's supposed to be preparing you to go home to the streets. That's what it's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be preparing you for the streets, but it's not. It's not preparing you for shit. You still just in there and you just doing time. That's all it's doing. It's not preparing you for nothing or none of that shit. All the thing it's doing is probably ain't to. I wouldn't be surprised. It's 707.
Yeah, that's low.
What time?
This nigga.
What time is it?
Oh, you know what time it is.
No phone say what time it is.
3:30.
Oh, it's 3:30?
Yeah, it's 3:30, man.
See, shit, I'm used to this. This normal to me. Shit, I just came out there this time the other night.
Well, I just told this nigga yesterday a minute ago. What do you think it changed?
Yeah.
In the middle of the night?
Yeah. 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 Yeah, he think today he's gonna get up there. Man, so do I get to work tomorrow? Nope. Yeah, you guys up there talk about health shit. You thought it was in the middle of the day. You thought it was gonna change. Yeah, you still thinking it's gonna change. Your motherfucking ass. You been sitting there just having fun, laughing about jail. You better not take your ass in there. That motherfucker take old people too. Shit, it take people my age, your age. It even take 14, 15-year-olds. Shit, if they get charged as adults, shit, they put them in there too. They just ain't gonna start there. They gonna start somewhere else, but they gonna make their way to there. Look at her, she's so smart, she know I'm coming her way right now. This is my little girl right here. She ain't stupid at all. She just a little badass stuff. Come on here, come here. Come on. Come on, little girl.
You gotta get outside.
Come on. Get on in there. Come on. Hey, come here. Come on, mama. Come on. Come here. Hey. Come on here. Come on. Go on in there. Get on in there. Go. Get in there. Go.
I believe you don't want to shoot her.
No, she ain't. I just let her out. She ain't finna use the bathroom over there. She cool. She just, shit, I let out her, so she gonna run off. She gonna run around for a second. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Every dog's supposed to be asleep right now, ain't she? Yeah, you supposed to be asleep right now.
No.
And I'm supposed to be asleep, shit. I'm supposed to be asleep right now, nigga. 3:30 in the morning. I be working though this late every night. I be at work. But I'm done now. I'm finished. I gotta go and let Red Dot out the piss again. And then piss and take a dump. He probably gotta take a dump, but he already did, but I still always let him out one more time. So I'ma let y'all go, man. I'm done for the night, y'all. Paws up. Love y'all. Glad y'all came and checked in with me, man. Let's get it. 100. Peace.